Welcome to the show, guys. Today we're going to make some southern mac and cheese. We have some mild and white cheddar, some sharp cheddar, some aged parm, some sour cream, of course, and mustard, which is always good. So from here, we're just going to basically grate the blocks of cheese, get the parm out of the way. You're basically going to do this very superhuman-like, as you can tell in just a short moment. There you go. Very quickly, only takes about 10 seconds. And then from there, you kind of just, push it to the side, grate it off a little bit more, and then you can't really just throw it away. So you eat it and just throw it away. There you go. So now that we got all the cheese, we're going to throw it into a bowl, just put it to the side. And then we're going to grate this block of cheese. And basically the same thing is going to happen. You're going to grate it really fast, and then you're going to eat the last little bit of it, and then throw it into the bowl. Yep. Taste it. It's good. Get all the leftover pieces. Don't leave anything behind, really. So from here, you're going to take that last little bite of cheese, get your water boiling, put your kosher salt in, or your sea salt, whatever you want to choose. And then you want to heat up that saucepan. We're going to make a bechamel. And I know this is the incorrect way to cut some butter, because you can definitely just cut the tip of your hand off or your finger. But it works. So what I like to do for a bechamel is just cook out all the water, and what you're waiting for really is the bubbles to just basically stop popping. So when it stops popping, you're good to go to throw your flour in. Cover the mac. It's already at a boil. Put it down to a simmer. You see, as the butter just stops, it starts to turn a little bit brown, but not too brown. And you just throw about half cup of flour in, and you're gonna want to stir it up really nice. It's gonna get kind of foamy a little bit. You're gonna see like foam build, and then it's gonna turn into a paste. So what you want to do with your whole milk, you want to pour it in gradually. You don't want to pour in the whole thing. You're just gonna dilute it and make it very soggy. The texture is gonna be off if you just pour it all in. And eventually it's gonna come out like a nice silky white chocolate, velvety kind of thing. Then I went over with a mesh strainer and just poured it over my cheese in the bowl. You don't want to cook the cheese on a stove top. It'll give you a grainy texture. You want to do this. Basically, I'm using the strainer just to get all the little pieces of flour that I can cook out. And from there, you get a nice creamy cheese sauce. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. Jeez, I made a mess though. Alright, so in our Dutch oven, we have our cooked mac. Gonna throw in some sour cream, our mustard, and then we're just gonna mix it all up real quick. And for me, I love the taste of mustard in my baked mac. It's just, you have to have it. So we're gonna put some salt, some pepper, again, mix it up. And then we're gonna take our cheese sauce and just casually throw it in. Look how smooth that sauce is. It's almost perfect. You're gonna mix it up. Try not to spill your mac and cheese over the sides. Nice and casually. And then what I like to do is make a custard for my baked mac. It really molds the noodles together. It gives it like a nice firmness even when you put it in the fridge and take it out. So I'm just gonna whisk it up, throw it in, and then basically just fold it into the mac and cheese. Yep, just fold it right in. There we go. Use the rest. Keep folding. You really want to make sure that it gets everywhere. inside that Dutch oven, because if not, you're gonna have probably giant chunks of egg. So, yep, we did it. We're done. It's perfect. We're gonna take our parm, put it on top. And then what I usually like to do is throw some smoked paprika on top as well. It kind of gives it a nice crust. And look how beautiful that is. Look at that. So right now, I'm going to wait on this. I'm going to put it on the side. And I believe I'm going to clean up. And yes, I cleaned up. Now we're going to make a margarita, because margaritas are good with mac and cheese, or so I've heard. So we have the tequila, the shaker tin, the margarita mix, and I opted for the margarita mix because I was lazy that day. So get everything out. Yep. Get it all set up. Beautiful. Yeah, perfect. Have the pour spouts on. And I think I do 2 ounces here, but nope. Okay. Apparently I'm thirsty. Then we're gonna do, I think it's 1.5 ounces of the margarita mix. And then I believe I poured in some simple syrup. Yeah. And not very much, because that margarita mix already had a lot of sugar in it. So just a tad bit. Just a tad. We're gonna get our ice cubes. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna shake it up. And when you're shaking it, you know, I've been a bartender for 5 years. When you're shaking it, you shake it with one hand. I hate it when people shake it with 2 hands. It looks weird. Shake it with one hand. Be a cool person. Be rad. Alright? And there it is. Do it. Like, look away too. You gotta look away. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. And we're good. Alright, dance a little bit too. There we go. And it worked out. Alright, grab the glasses. Grab the fancy ice cubes. And plop them in. There you go. 1, 2. And one's for me. One's for Lydia, my fiance now. And I'm going to go ahead and strain it in. And I think I do like a perfect pour here on both of these. So, yes, I do. Perfect. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice little margarita. And I forgot to put the mac and cheese into the oven because I was more focused on margaritas. So I believe I put my my oven to 415 or 400, somewhere around there, for about 25 minutes, 25 minutes. And yep, there it is, boiling right now. And I think the custard kind of gave it like a loose top, not very crispy. So I let it cook down for about another 9 minutes, and then I broiled it. So in a second you'll see me bend down and grab it from the broiler. But that's definitely the way to go. If you want like a nice crispy top, you broil that bad boy for like 2 minutes at like 485. Oh, it comes out great. And here we are. Looks very, 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 very hot, but nice and crispy on top. Oh yeah. God, that looks so good. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and throw some more parm on top, some fresh parm, and just let it melt on top for a little bit. And when it comes out of the oven, you really want to let it sit for just a bit, maybe about 10 minutes, just so it kind of solidifies. But I'm really impatient, and you know, hungry. But you have to wait. You have to wait, you know. Seconds pass, minutes pass. You can smell it, but I guess you can touch it too. But you can't really eat the whole thing right away because you're gonna burn your mouth. All right. So you gotta walk away and then come back. And this cut into this mac and cheese is just amazing. Just everything just falls apart. The cheese looks amazing. You can really tell that the custard kept the mac and cheese together, but the cheese is just melt in your mouth. Oh yeah. Look at that. I think we're gonna do a little close up here in a second. And God, it is beautiful. Look at this. Wham. That is just delicious. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, follow this recipe. Really, the only tricky part about this this mac and cheese is the bechamel, because you can mess that up so easily. But other than that, this is the way to go if you're gonna make some baked mac and cheese, some southern baked mac and cheese. This is it. And it tastes so goddamn good. You have no idea. No idea. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you next time for a quickie in the kitchen.